I just want you to turn the other cheek to the white man. So,
What'd you say?
turn the other cheek.
Turn the other
Uh,
cheek.
Turn the other cheek. That's right. So we can smack that one too. Okay.
But this Miss Thing who keeps chiming into these comments, maybe she wants to hear herself. And again, Miss Key 13, you make sound like you sound like you make yourself feel good by to hear yourself speak rhetoric that doesn't make any sense. Bitch, if I don't want to be a woman, honey, because if I wanted to be a woman, I would be a fire ass transgender bitch that would pull and clock more men than you probably ever had in your life, which in all reality, I probably have clocked and pulled more men than you probably currently have in your life or ever had in your life. And that's the difference, because at the end of the day, I still know that my pronouns is he, him, and his, which means that I know who I am, and it doesn't identify with trying to be your kind. So let's keep it cute and keep it on mute, and let's keep it in the graces of me respecting you as a woman, and let's not take me out of that mindset and mind frame, because you're getting to a place to where now, girl, you're making me look at you exactly how you're acting, and that's like common trash.
You say keep it cute and on mute.
That's what I said. Keep it cute and keep it on mute if you don't have anything positive or constructive or positive to say. Yes.
I have a question for CRT. CRT, do you feel like it, and this is in all honesty, just a regular question, and you don't have to answer, but do you feel like it's difficult not only being homosexual or gay, but also being a gay black man? Because I've heard people tell black men that are gay, pick one. It's either you're black or you're gay. So, kind of want to ask you, how do you feel about that?
Just the best in response to your comment. How do I feel about it is simply like this. I could never change with where I am at with the color of my skin, because as Mr. Butcher TV, and has expressed on how he felt about us, about me, they will always feel better than me. They will always feel like they're on top and superior than me. They will always feel like they're the closest thing that's considered as God's gift. And I can't change that. But what I do know, in answering into your response and your statement, I do know that I have never had an issue with being able to cope with my form of self-identity with being black, being not just black, but a man, but not just being black and a man and openly gay. I haven't had those struggles or those issues, because if anything, it has input in me a particular strength and a form of protection within myself, of realizing that there are not a lot of people who could embody with what I embody within myself, because it goes beyond what the statistical titles are on how people look at me when they see me. When I see myself, I don't see the titles of what I know of what I indulge into. I see an individual of color who is coexisting and breathing accordingly like any other male or female.
Then why are you so long-winded? Jesus Christ.
I was answering her question, Mr. Butcher. I can't help it that I'm passionate.
Can you help?
Come on now, sir. You gotta work with me. You sitting up here with your racist ass antics.
I mean, goddamn.
Well, goddamn, all I'm saying is at least you can do is have a second to be able to understand where I'm coming from, because there's someone out here who genuinely wants to know about how I feel. Like anybody that would be having these form of conversations with you, sir, you have to understand you would be getting your ass cussed the fuck out, and people will want to know where you are to fucking kill you.
Why?
Let's just be real, and let's just put everything on the table tonight with this conversation.
Put it on the table. I like it on the table.
Okay, well, let's put it on the table, sir. And me putting on the table is these kind of conversations that I'm actually enjoying, that most black people would have with you. They would want to fuck you up, and that's the truth.
Are you saying that people want to fuck me up because of my opinion?
They will want to fuck you up because you are looked upon exactly how a lot of people are in disgust and have a strong hatred for people like you who feel the way that you feel about black people.
Because you're sensitive.
No, not because we're sensitive, because of the things that have happened to my people that you're not sensitive about. There's a difference.
Why would I be sensitive about what happened to your people?
Because
exactly.
Because the nation and how they
projection.
Support you, because how the nation will support you and how they will always be in support of you will never be in support of me. That's why.
So I would trade my power for your emotions. Doesn't seem like a fair trade.
It's not about trading your power, because little do you know, we live in a generation, a time that the power that you think that you possessed decades ago, that's dead. I'm so sorry to inform you if you're not aware or you haven't caught on to today's times, but that power that you think that you exert and put out into the world and into your way of thinking of how you think about us as in blacks, that's out. Like some of the people have said in the conversation tonight who have commented.
We were national, now we're global, baby.
That's old news.
We're out here.
Yeah. We got a comment.
But listen, are you rich? Because if you're not rich, if you're not part of the elite, then you are part of a dying breed. So I don't understand how a poor white man can say that he is better than anybody.
Just the best. Girl, you said a mouth full, okay? Because that is the motherfucking truth to the highest motherfucking power. Mr. Bush TV, are you a rich bitch to where you can even be having this conversation? Are you rich?
I'm not a biatch at all, but I'll tell you this. I'm
have shit.
The black man's in control.
You don't
right
have
now
shit
today because the black man doesn't have a family structure anymore.
So, okay, so we could agree to disagree, and we're going to agree to say that, let's be real, Mr. Butcher, you don't have shit popping like that as you say or think that you do. Let's get this comment.
Family's the richest thing.
You should be quiet and let Mr. Butcher talk.
Please, thank you. Your own kind is teaching you right and wrong. You don't want to listen. That's your kind talking to you.
Key 13, girl, you really tickle me, girl, because you sound like one of these silly ass, gullible, jigaboo bitches who try to please white men. And girl, let me leave this message to you, because I know that you're all ears in this conversation, bitch. You will never be that factor that will be approving to a white man, no matter how much you agree with Mr. Butcher and how you agree with this gentleman who does not give a fuck about if you were to drop dead tomorrow, bitch. You will never be approved or be accepted to the white man. Bitch, you need to know that. And while you're sitting up here with an avatar, with an afro puff and dark skin that we all can visually see, bitch, you may want to wake up and see how you are actually identified. Or the real question, Key 13, that I should be asking, do you look at yourself in the mirror as a black woman? Because, bitch, it sounds as if you look at yourself as a white woman, or you wish yourself to have white privilege while you're in that dark skin that you dispose and dislike. It sounds like you have a lot of self-conflicting issues. I'm picking up the spirit of self-destruction. Let's get this comment.
I approve of Key 13. I approve of her. I accept of her, sir.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, to you, sir, that made that comment. If you approve and accept that jigaboo bitch who is a sellout, then you go ahead, sir, and you accept this black bitch who's turning on her own people, who sounds like a wreck and the trash that she belongs in. Hey, another man's trash, somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure. So hey, pick up your treasure.
Can I ask you what exactly is a jigaboo bitch?
A jigaboo bitch is a bitch that, perfect example, who keeps chiming into these statements. Key 13, that's a jigaboo bitch. A bitch who desires to be accepted by you, who desires to want to be able to feel as though the white man will always bring her from her struggles of being able to feel like as if she could be able to be compatible, when in all reality, when it's all said and done, you are not going to give a fuck about this bitch and how she's in agreement with you. And that's what's so funny, because you made it very clear that you feel like you're superior than black people, period. And this bitch is so stupid that she's not hearing you basically say that you don't even give a fuck about her or me or blacks alone. That's what's so stupid about that bitch. And this is probably her commenting right now.
My question to you, CRT station. Are you who you really think you are? That's what matters.
Key 13, I know who I really actually am, because the thing of it is, sweetheart, is I could never go against the grain. I could never go against my own people to get approval or some form of acceptance by someone who will never like me or never see me as equal. And this man that I'm speaking to in this conversation on this live radio platform told you and me that how he views himself, honestly. And I have to give respects to this man because he's brutally honest. And there's not a lot of people who can do that. There's not a lot of people who could really be honest with that. So to answer your question, yes, I know who the fuck I am. But the realness of it at the end of the day is, sweetheart, you need to be asking yourself, do you know who you really are? Because for you to be a black woman, and this, I'm just really despised, knowing what black women have gone through historically, you can sit up here and be in agreement with someone who's degrading you.
I'm Latina, right? And I'm wondering, is that even right to call her jigaboo bitch, right? Because maybe she just loves white people. And maybe we need to love these people who don't love us. You know, hold hands with them so they can learn what love is.
Jess, go ahead, Mr. Bush, because I know I've been running my mouth. Go ahead.
I just want you to turn the other cheek to the white man. So.
What'd you say?
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek?
Turn the other cheek, that's right. So we can smack that one too.
Let me tell you something, okay?